Alright, so this is the video fun-filled with the drama, mama drama. Okay, just in case you guys, like, wrote me or commented or whatever and wanted to know about what happened, here this video is for the what happened. So, what happened was, alright, my sister's roommate hates my husband. My husband hates my sister's roommate. So they're like all the time. And right now, I'm not really fond of my sister's roommate. But what the fuck can you do? Anyway. So, because my husband messed up, and this was 2 or 3 days ago? Or something like that. Anyway. So, we're looking at these apartments that are close to where my sister lives. And my kid, who is usually a blessed little angel, for the most part, decided to show her ass and be a complete brat. I mean, just all in all, kicking and screaming and just being a brat. That's all I could say. She was being a brat. And I had to take her, from the inside of the little office building where we were looking at the apartments to the car and sit in the car. Then she was beeping the horn. She was getting the little change out of the change compartment and trying to eat it. And I'm like, oh my God, stop. No, stop. And then she was crawling in the floor of the car. And then she was crawling all over the seats of the car. And I'm just like, oh God, sit down, stop. Just stop. And then she started screaming and crying and pitching a fit. So I said, fine. So I got her out of the car and I brought her back in the office, sat her down. She was cool for a minute, and then she threw her head back and busted me in my nose. Yeah, that took a lot of composure because it really hurt, and I really wanted just to whoop her to death, which is nothing that pisses me off. How you can't whoop your kid? No, gotta ground them. Gotta ground them or put them in timeout, or you can't smack them on their hand. You can't bust their ass. In my day, when I was a little girl and I messed up, I got my butt whooped. I was hit with a flip flop. I was hit with a newspaper. I was hit with a belt. I was hit with a switch. I had a shoe through at the back of my head once. When I was little, I wasn't abused or anything when I was little. But, I got in trouble a lot when I was little. And now, can't do none of that. Nope. Gotta put your kid in timeout or ground them or, kids ain't gonna learn crap from that. Come on now. They needed a good old fashioned ass busting. But anyway, sorry, I got off track. So she's being a brat, and I had to take her back out of the car. So I'm having a back and forth with her until my husband's ready to go after he gets done talking to our new landlady. So, like I said, because we move in Friday, or this weekend, Friday and this weekend, I should say, because we got a few things we have to move back and forth. But anyway, so I'm so fed up. I'm just about to pull my hair out of my head and scream. And I usually don't smoke cigarettes. Usually not. Not unless I'm so stressed I can't even see straight. So, needless to say, I decided, let's go to Holly's. Maybe I can bum a cigarette off of her or something. And so we go to Holly's, and I'm like, on the door. And nobody answered. But I heard all kinds of things going on in the house. So I and then I went boom, boom, boom. So Daniel said, you don't knock hard enough. Let me go knock at the door for you. So he walks up there and goes, boom, boom, boom. And then, as he starts to walk back towards the car, Holly's roommate, my sister's roommate, opens the door. And she pitches the biggest bitch fit in the entire universe because A, I didn't call first, and B, I had enough nerve to have my husband there with me. I don't drive. I don't have a license. So therefore, how else was I supposed to get around? And she just flew off the handle and bitched me out from one left to it. Just and you know your husband this, and you know your husband that, and man, you know you're supposed to call, and you know you ain't supposed to just randomly show up like this, and I'm trying to take care of this and that, and then we had it out on Facebook. Oh Lord, let me tell you, that didn't work out well at all either, cause oh my God, drama. So, even though the very last message she sent me, I really wanted to reply to it, and I really wanted to be a bitch when I replied to it. But I said, well, 3 people told me, said, no, chill out, just calm down, just let it go, just breathe. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, it's really hard for me to do that, because, hey, I'm a fiery redhead, and I get pissed off real easy. And, you know, once you crawl under my skin, you're like a bad disease. You're going to scratch until it bleeds to get the hell out. You know? Come on now. But, yeah, what the fuck am I to do, I guess? So, I said, you know what? Fine. I'll let it go. But, I've already spoke to a few of my minions about this whole situation. And they kind of pissy about it. So, I'll behave myself for now. But I can't, minions, no. So anyway, that's the drama. Alright, late.